When Grady was first diagnosed, he was only 23 months old. It was a big shock to our family just because we didn't have any family history of it. At that time, I didn't know anyone that had type 1. I said to the nurse, because he was 1 month shy of being 2, and I said to the nurse, so he can't eat birthday cake? That's literally what I knew, which is totally wrong. So I really knew nothing at all. Yeah, I definitely panicked, and I knew that this was going to be something that was going to change our family's life. I thought, my job, I have to keep this kid alive today, and that was my goal. I just want to keep him alive. Since he wasn't quite 2, it was a lot of holding him down to put the shot in him. I remember I used to lock him in his high chair, and then I would do the underneath and stab him in the thigh. We switched to the pump after 7 months. It kind of felt like new life. I think initially having to do the shots, it was just corrections at night and having to eat, and all of those things were just extremely, extremely challenging to do with the toddler and predict what not yet 2-year-old's going to eat when they're just trying new foods for the first time, and you have to be accurate within 1 carb of counting. For Grady, not being able to explain what's wrong with you, what has failed in your body, and he'd just look at me as I would go in. He would see the needle, and instantly the way he would look at me was, who are you and what are you doing to me? And that loss of trust was heartbreaking, just heartbreaking. So the pump was good in a lot of ways. From that perspective, less shots, more flexibility in treatment. And as we've grown from a baby to a toddler to a now 7-year-old, we're getting into doing sports. So we're really getting that benefit of it, and we're able to decrease his basal rates so he can be more active and not drop low. That's been great. And it's also more discreet too. So when we're in a restaurant, it's a matter of pushing a couple buttons, and we're such a tech society that it looks like I've just got my iPhone out and we're just putting it in and we're done, versus drawing up the syringe. My biggest fear is dying in your sleep. Who's going to test him every 3 hours when he's in college? Who's going to do that for him? So I look for technology for that. So yes, I keep hoping for better research every day, even though I agree, we do look at where we've come from in such a short amount of time, but we constantly push forward for more.